All right. This might be a little bit more difficult for me to record, guys, because as you can see, besides my headphones, I broke my glasses, so I'm not really blind, but I can't really see the best, but I still want to record this video. Like, I still want to read. I can still look at the screen, but good news is, though, I'm going to be getting glasses very soon, or new ones soon. But yeah, I might like switch on and off. I'm trying to put this on, but yeah, they're kind of broken. So it's going to be, again, a little bit more difficult for me to record this. But nevertheless, I still want to be able to, again, record and get this video out for you guys. What is going on? It is your boy, All Time. Welcome back, guys, to another video. Like, subscribe if you guys are new. We're trying to hit 1K by the end of the year. We're close to 700. If we don't hit 1K by the end of the year, I'm fine with that, you know. But I always like shooting high for whatever I do. And I really hope you guys have been enjoying this series as much as I've been recording it. Honestly, I've been having like a lot of fun, like just hammering this series by the days and just working on it and seeing your guys' comments, like the discussions, theories, all the likes, all the like premiere comments when you guys tune into the premieres. I see it, I really do, and I appreciate y'all genuinely. So, but enough of me going on and on. It's time, guys. It's time. My previous JoJo video, which isn't out, but it obviously should be by now, I'm working on the last chapter, so I figured before I finish that, it's like it's not really late, but it's around 9 p.m. Figured I'd just record even though I'm not even finished with the previous one. I'll see you guys back in Morio. We gotta fight a zombie stand. I don't really know. Like, what? I don't know. I'll see you guys there. So anyways, guys, we're back. Chapter 61, Dolomites Blue Lagoon. We're on part 3. Really, I don't know what to expect at this point. Hopefully in this video, I'm going to try to make it good for the discussion part. I feel like in my previous one, which I had, again, isn't out yet, but it should be by now, I didn't really say as much as I wanted to. So hopefully in this one, I'll try to talk more. But there wasn't really much to really talk about, I guess. I mean, I don't really know. Anyways, I'll see you guys in that video. Let's go. Okay. You're correct. Dolomite. Thank you. That is the right answer. He bit? Oh, yeah. Because the envelope. Yeah, okay. So things are starting to click back. I feel like it's been a while, but like not really. This place, 𝐡𝐸𝐵𝐴 Shrine, may have a pond. It may have frogs and fish. And it may even be paradise. But it is certainly not your blue lagoon. Humans, they're happy when they're trying to overcome something. Even for someone like me, someone fortunate enough to be born as the eldest son of a wealthy family, I need to keep climbing higher, or I will never be happy. It's all relative. Because the point we are born at is 0 for us, and people have to go upwards. I already have a decent amount to say. I mean, that's a sort of interesting way to look at life, you know? We gotta keep trying to always better ourselves. Now, people can say that and use it in a bad way or in a good way, so, you know, we don't really know. But we cannot let Josuke rise. I know for a fact that he's heading for someone that can find a grafted Rokaka. With Dad's direction, I'm sure of it. Whoever that is, we cannot let Josuke reach him, but it's vital that we find that person that can find the branch before he does. That cell phone that Josuke is carrying, does it have information on it? That is correct. And I am in dire need of your blue Hawaii. You wouldn't care if something rather unfortunate were to happen to that Josuke person, yes? Or to this town, Morio. I'm fine with anything as long as my dad doesn't find out. Your blue lagoon depends on the capture of the new Rokaka. I don't even really want to say like villain, because it's not, that's like, it's not, that's not it. But he's sort of acting like as a sort of opposition or antagonist in a way. I don't know. If Jobin ends up being like, I just... He's trying to stop us, so either way, he is an antagonist. That doesn't necessarily make him evil, but I sort of already like what he was chatting earlier. He was smarter than I thought, like how I called during the bug beetle video when we first met him. This old lady. An ambulance is on its way. Are you okay? Hey, what the hell? Huh? That tooth. Dude, she's right. Oh my gosh! Come on, Josuke. Are you okay? Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear what I'm saying? This is the old lady who was driving the car, and I get the feeling that I shouldn't touch her. That boy looks like he's okay, but the boy touched the tooth in the envelope. And then must be because of that boy touched this old woman that was in the car. So the attack that was meant for me went to the boy, to this woman. I really think touching her is a bad idea. Really, it's just making them zombies, man. It's just kind of, it's gross. Ugh, because they're just mindlessly slamming into things. Y'all see that? She's like the boy, she lost her mind. She's being manipulated. That her peeled off skin and that trickled blood are things I should especially don't want to touch. Oh, yeah, just use the, yeah. Hit him with the punch through the thing. Smart. Come on, Josuke. There's got to be a user. So we on the scene, we on the move. This is automatic. There's got to be a user somewhere, locking onto me and tracking me. Is the enemy watching me from somewhere? It must be so that they can touch something with their own skin or blood to me and infect me with this ability. But how do they find out about the APPRAISER? This old lady, she's getting faster. Come on, Josuke. Oh, let's go. Josuke, I don't know if I've said it before too, but like he's really agile. I'd say he's the most hands-on type of Joestar besides like the first two Hamon users being Joseph and Jonathan, and then JOJOLION. Like they just known for getting in the mix and like throwing hands. You feel me? Like that's one thing I've always messed about all of them. She's not looking at me. She's trying to move straight ahead. Her movement is linear. She really doesn't have a mind then. She's not even looking at me, but she grabbed my sneaker as I was climbing up. Come on, Josuke. The shoes. And I've noticed like Josuke's been getting like grappled the whole time, bro. Josuke Josuke! The sheet is, soft and wet. Get the shovel. Come on, Josuke. Hey, look. Sometimes you gotta... We had to do what we had to do, you know? She was getting a little close. We had to beat the old lady with the shovel. You know what I'm saying? Don't clip that. Did I get any blood on me? She's hitting her body against the other side of the wall. She knows what direction I'm in. So that means that she's automatically trying to contaminate me with her blood and skin. So the enemy can control me just like the old lady. Even though she can't see me. They don't just want to keep me from getting to the plant APPRAISER. They're trying to get information from the APPRAISER before I do, and the user doesn't have to be close by, and they could be really far away. No, the major thing here is that they control me. They might be able to make me tell them whatever they want. Some old lady, she just jumped down from here on one of the windows of the higher floors. My granny, she's all bloody. If she's injured, that could be a problem. Well, what do we do? I know. Got some nice looking stuff on her. You gonna rob somebody in an empty house? Hey, that couldn't get bad for us. So as long as you leave her undies on, she'll be fine. In fact, I can totally make it a video so that way it looks like the lady invited us minors in here. Okay, Josuke's out. He's out right now. Dude, they're gonna get infected, aren't they? There's gonna be like, this is like the zombie arc. It's like the apocalypse arc where there's gonna be people chasing him. How? Only Norisuke-san and I were supposed to know about the plant APPRAISER. How did it get out? How did the enemy find out? Who am I going to meet? At the time, I was talking to Norisuke, and the ones at the Hishigata estate were, let's see, and the eldest son Jobin was away from home at that time though. Telling Norisuke-san about the situation I'm in right now could be dangerous. I can't contact Norisuke-san right now. Hello? Who is it? What number is this? Hello? It's me. If you've got a spare minute. Josuke, is that you? Is it you, Josuke? You left me behind back there. Come on, it's baby girl. Look guys, you know... When Josuke needs help, you know, I love Yasuo, man. I love her so much. Josuke, Yasuo-chan, it's me, Josuke. But I'm in a really bad situation. I got a cell phone from Norisuke-san, and I can't go over all the details right now. Right now, someone's coming to attack me. Where are you right now? Are you outside? It's really dangerous. Whoever it is, they're attacking me without showing me who they are. So I can call you, but I can't meet up with you in person. But I'm gonna beat this enemy that's after me. I'm gonna need a favor from you that only you can do, Yasuo-chan. Now listen closely. I want you to go to the Ryusho Temple bus stop, the one going towards S City. In the bushes next to the road, you should find a person's tooth lying there. The tooth will be wrapped in one of my soap bubbles. You should recognize it right away. But whatever you do, don't touch the tooth. Just inspect it visually. When I want you to use your ability, Paisley Park, to figure out whose tooth it is. Use your stand to get some medical records. Use any signs of medical treatment on the tooth, x-rays, or anything like that. It's fine. Please find him for me. That will lead us to the enemy user. I really want to find them. Okay? I'll call you back later. The Ryusho Temple bus stop. Yasuo, where are you going? Out. Okay, and they're already on the scene now. It's... okay. Okay. I had some, you know, no, I'll wait. Hey, are you mad? Wait up, baby. Hey, where are you going? I said hold on. Stop, Nanami-chan. Are you listening to me? Did you say something? No way. Did it move from the old lady too? Hey, stop. You stop right there. Move! Move! Don't go giving me the silent treatment. I got some crap in my eye. It wasn't her. Jobin, man. He wants to progress farther in life, so that's why he can't let, and he can sense that Josuke wants the same thing. They both want to move forward. But do we really gotta fight though? Like, why can't we find the branch together? I don't want to do this to you, Joe. Like, that's what it's giving me right now. Let's flip. We'll obviously yap on talk later. Here we go, guys. Next cover art. Chapter 62, Dolomites Blue Lagoon. You're on part 4 right now. Look at the sneaker shop. Could it be that? Oh, look at your boy. Hey, my man had to get the new sneaks. You feel me? Okay, we back in. Maybe right now I'm already a lot more cornered than I thought. Damn it, this is bad. I thought I'd just go straight to the transit facility to get on a bus or a taxi or something. Head to where the plane appraiser is and try to make contact with him. Maybe coming to Memorial Station is gonna end up biting me in the ass. I don't know who's after me or what they look like. I have no clue at this point. The ability just comes towards me in a straight line. Damn it. The enemy, even if they're a rock human, they're the master of a stand ability. What the hell kind of life has someone been living here in this society up until now? This person is out of their mind. They're gonna make the whole town dissolve into chaos. Yeah, so I feel like you can tell though, like if they're already bleeding, I don't know. Like if they're already bleeding, you know? Yeah, okay, Josuke. As long as Josuke puts the soap bubbles, like he can coat his fist with multiple bubbles in this coat. You feel me? So like, yeah, okay, yeah. Is this even possible for me to get away from this ability? I've still got to try. Come on, Josuke, get out of there. Come on, Josuke. Man, Josuke is booking it. You see, do you see Josuke? He got that stride on him. Only OGs get that reference, but yo, he got that stride. Indeed, are these people like gonna die? Like, if y'all getting hit by a motorcycle looking like that, are y'all alive? Look at Shorty. Oh, no, she's dead. Like she's dead. She's dead. Huh? But she touched somebody else. It transferred. Forget cornering me. It's like this ability has already cornered me, and now I'm being pushed off a cliff. Nice job, Josuke. We out. Come on, Josuke. Josuke out. Look at him over the fence. Oh, you see him rip off. Oh. This is just... they're even willing to like run through the fence. I don't even want to show any of this, you feel me? Come on, Josuke, style on him. Soft and wet. Come on. It's gonna take more than that. It's gonna take more than that to body my mans right here. Oh, but it splattered on the... Bro, what is with the kids, man? What is with the children, bro? Oh, yeah, we out. This whole little beginning part of the video is just gonna be Josuke schmoving. He's gonna be running the whole time. They'll be back. They're locked onto me. But from where? I know they'll catch up to me eventually. They've probably got an infinite attack range, and I get the feeling that they can keep this up for hours or days. The user. There's no real way to beat this ability without finding the user. At this rate, I won't make it to the plant appraiser, and even trying to contact with Norisuke would be dangerous. But who is it? I don't have the slightest idea of what they look like. Yasuo-chan, please at least give me a clue. There it is. There's the thing that Josuke was talking about. Once you find the soap bubble, make sure not to touch the tooth inside of it. I want you to use your Paisley Park. The bubble has an enemy's actual tooth in it. Whatever it takes, I need you to find out who the user is. This is like, I'm telling you guys, like, I'm sorry, I know I'm talking a lot, but it's like, their duo it heavily reminds me of like Okuyasu and Josuke, but obviously Gyro and Johnny as well. Their synergy complements each other just as much as Johnny really had the nail bullets, and like the nail bullets, they used to just be bullets, but then they were able to follow you. Gyro was able to use the infinite rotation to complement that, and the same thing with Josuke and Okuyasu. Okuyasu would just destroy space, Kira would come close, and the next thing you know, Josuke giving him the work. So it's like with this, although they're not from a combat perspective able to complement each other, it's their versatility in the way they go about things. Josuke is able to find things and sort of I wouldn't even say find things, but he's able to combat / lead the path forward, while Yasuo Stand realistically does the same thing. It does the same thing. It leads forward, but in a different way. So they're able to both progress forward, like with their stands, which I really do like a lot. Nah, look at this panel, guys. Nah, this is hard. What? Y'all see the art? Yasuo-chan, you might be in the thumbnail. I like that. Paisley Park keeps going deeper. But hold on, where is she going? That's not where the town's dentist medical data is. She's breaking down something. Where is she? What is she breaking? Paisley Park, what lock did you break? She found something. What is that room? She found some sort of document in the photo of the teeth. It's a photo of teeth, but this document is some part of investigation. Whose teeth are they exactly? Here it says on December 4th, 2007 and on January 25th, 2008, a total of 15 rabbits, they were being raised by the students at the 𝐚𝐬𝐲𝐞𝐝 Elementary School in the pen of the school grounds, were bitten to pieces and eaten, and not by an animal but by a human. The culprit is invisible in the security camera footage, and the case is considered open. These documents are evidence from the S-City Police Department. Paisley Park got into the investigation documents. In October 2010, there are another incident in Morio, this time involving a farm nearby at the 𝐚𝐬𝐲𝐞𝐝. 25 chickens were killed and their meat was taken. This time, the police identified a suspect based on the bite marks and DNA left in the scraps of meat. There's a name and a photo. This guy, his name is Masaji Dorokoma, age 39, and the police have yet to capture the suspect. The case is still open. The teeth match the tooth in the soap bubble. This guy, he's attacking Josuke right now. What the hell is up with this guy? I wonder where he's living right now. So yeah, this is obviously the guy that we met earlier that got electrocuted, you know, his life got messed up there. I thought it was leading us somewhere else, but it's still... Let's keep going. Inside the soap bubble, there's something stuck to it. There's something stuck to the tooth. Did the blood on it harden after the tooth was pulled out of his mouth? No, wait. There's dirt from the ground. There's dirt on his tooth. It's been wrapped in the bubble, so it's not from the bus stop. When the tooth was pulled out, its owner was bleeding. It must have fallen into the ground. And this dirt is from that ground. This dirt is where the user is. I know where the enemy is. I can't touch the tooth, but I have to investigate the qualities of the soil. The ground, if it matches it, I will be able to find the enemy. I can give Josuke a lead that he needs. It's hot. Jobin! Wait a minute, because it's heat. Oh! Nah, Jobin's the enemy! Because y'all know, when you attack, hey! Nah, Jobin's the enemy! Jobin, man, I didn't want it to be like this. You feel me? He's the enemy. He's the enemy. I'm sorry. He's the enemy. Don't, bro. If you slide on baby girl, you know what Josuke does? It's gonna have to come to this Jobin. Okay. Something in my head is, it's my little brother's girlfriend. Her name is Yasuo Hirose. I see, so she's a stand user. So that's how it is. Yasuo Hirose. Josuke. And my dad, and the thing that's connecting them is, it wouldn't be a good idea to kill her. My dad would get suspicious of me. As long as I've recovered this tooth, my job here is done. Now that Dolomite is invincible, no one can find out where he is now. Now all that's left is to wait for the information my dad gave Josuke. Still, my dad doesn't know a thing. Anyhow, he has no idea for the future of the Higashikata fruit parlor with the way I do things. The Rakaka is vital. Dolomite's Blue Lagoon end. He's our enemy, but again, it could be there is the slightest chance, guys. I'm gonna say this at the end, so I'm not gonna talk that long. But look, guys, peep game. There's only two possibilities. he's the enemy, or he's hiding information from us, the viewers, like the readers, and like the 𝐚𝐽𝐿 along with our duos, that being Yasuo and Josuke, information that could, it's too detrimental for us to know now. But still though, if he was hiding this information from maybe a bigger bad, or what the case may be, would he need more allies, or maybe he doesn't want to risk his family dying? Still, Josuke would be a powerful like teammate or asset to him. I don't know. Like we just don't know yet. Man, alright, Jobin. Oh, I don't like what you did to baby girl, but okay. But she was able to find that out just before she got knocked out, though. Like, just before. And let's check this out, because I've seen this cover art before. So, yeah, look at Josuke, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Yasuo, JOJOLION. We are on volume 16. But Dolomites Lagoon, or Blue Lagoon. Oh, it's still going. Look at this, guys. Chapter 63, Dolomites Blue Lagoon, Part 5. So yeah, his stand looks crazy. So yeah, I'm getting used to his stand rather than every day's a summer vacation, you feel me? But we don't really, yeah, like right here. User Jobin Higashikata 30. Oh, he's 32. Damn, I didn't know he was that old. Stand name Speed King. He can make the temperature of something he touches, such as the blood vessel, the finger, rise up a little. The change of the temperature is thought to be a few degrees in Celsius, even though the Higashikata crew members don't know about its ability's true nature. So do they not know that, or is he hiding another ability? We back in, guys. Let's just get to it. Did I fall unconscious? Something touched me. I could tell just that there was a face behind me. Someone was watching me. Someone was watching me the whole time, and I was attacked. So this is some kind of stand attack. They took all the stuff I investigated, including the tooth that was in the bubble, and the phone I took pictures with. What's happening with Josuke? It's been like this for a while now. Yasuo-chan? What's going on? I can't get a hold of her. It's no use. It looks like her phone's off. Driver, could you stop by the rest stop on the left, please? I'm getting off. Traffic jam right behind our boy right here. Sir, something just hit us. I felt the impact from something colliding with the car. The hell is this? How did something like this hit us? Hey, don't go outside. Get back in the car. Oh, it was a bird. It was just a bird. It was just a bird. A bird. The sound of the light impact on the car just now. It was this bird? So that means it was flying, a bird in the sky? Aw, no, get away, get away, get away, get away. No way, is this some kind of joke? This is just, kick that door open. It went from the boy on the bike, from his skin, and the blood ended up on the bird. So now it can attack from the sky too. With it locked onto me like this, it's never gonna stop. It can infect absolutely anything. It'll keep coming straight after me no matter what it takes. I can't just keep running. I don't think I'll ever shake it off completely. I can't beat this guy just by running. Is there any way I can win at all? And I can't get any connection with Yasuo-chan. She couldn't have been. You've gotta be kidding me. Come on, Josuke. Now the fly's after him. Man, Josuke has it rough, you know? It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough world. Look at him. It's really just, and I like how when he runs, bro's got perfect form. It's hilarious. There's blood on that fly. If it touches me, it's over. Can I just swat it out of the air without it touching it at all? I've got to kill this thing without it getting any blood on my skin or anything, or I'll be killed. Bro, he's just crashing the supermarket. Oh, come on, man. Everyone's just confused. Bug his body. Can bug spray ever stop something like this thing in the first place? From what I've seen so far, I'm not sure. It might be able to keep coming even after what is possessing is dead. But the attack is always in a straight line. Come hell or high water, it'll just keep coming straight after me. Fine, I'll take a risk. This way I can swat it with the side of the bug spray can, with this narrow hallway. A narrow hallway is blocked off in 3 directions, plus the ceiling and the floor. I can't go backwards, I'm surrounded by narrow walls. Knowing the enemy is limited to an attack in a straight line, then this place should be. And it's sure to pass through in a straight line once it goes between the doors. I can stop it from moving. I can destroy the carrier without touching it. Now that it's a fly, the moment the fly goes through the gap, I'll close the door and crush it. I've got to gamble that I get the timing right, but I don't know for certain that the fly will come straight in here. I found this ability's weak point. If I close the door as the fly passes through, I can beat this enemy. She's covered in blood in the baby carriage. That woman was at the cash register before. It's like a horror movie. Ah, look at the kid. Ah, oh, look at him. Look at Josuke's face. Look at mine. Look back at the baby. Look at mine. From this fly to the mom's baby with the carriage. Then she hit her head, and then it went into the baby's carriage. Don't come any closer. Stay away from me. Damn it, stop. This guy's insane. He's serious. This ability, this attack, this stand. Get away. It's impossible. It has no weakness. Wait, what? What happened? What? Whoa, what? It touched him, and then his whole body, like... What the? Oh, Josuke got touched! No! Oh, no! Bro, no. This is part of his plan. Nah. Oh, no. It ain't over. Oh, you finally showed up, huh? Sure took long enough, but at least you're here. Okay, now, what was I gonna do? Alright, I guess it's okay to kill him. I wonder if having a dead body at the bottom of the lake would give some smelling gas or anything. Just keep moving straight ahead and put your head under the water. But not before you give me 1 or 2 answers. So, then Josuke, you're going on Norisuke's instructions, right? Where to? What are you gonna do? Huh? In order to have him find the 𝐴𝐴𝐴 branch, I'm going to meet the APPRAISER. My destination is 𝐴𝐴𝐴 Mountain. He is the only one that can find the branch. I see this guy. Speaking of which, I've heard about how you ate the 𝐴𝐴𝐴. Half of you is Yoshikage Kira, so it's possible to become like you. Though from what I've heard, what happened to Tamaki Damo, things got pretty crazy. Okay, well I won. That's a wrap. Go on and keep walking straight ahead. This is the feeling I thought I'd long forgot. That girl. I wonder how old is she now? She's probably around 32, 33. Maybe I could try inviting her again to the Blue Lagoon. No, probably not. I'll never make it to a place like that. Oh, come on, Yasuho! Guys, when we stuck, who we always betting on? I know y'all said her name. Come on. It's baby girl. Who the hell are you? What are you doing here? Maybe you should be less worried about who I am and more worried about what's gonna happen to you. I found you, user. Now cancel your attack on Josuke right now. You tailed my attack? By chasing after zombified Josuke? Or did you make contact with Josuke and figure out where he was going through the GPS on his phone? Correct. Okay, this is the end for you. You know, the one thing I'm best at might be reading maps. I really like studying maps. And once you've rescinded your attack to Josuke, there's something I gotta know. You're not in this alone, right? Somebody attacked me. That person, where are they now? Who are they? You better cough it up. He really chose to become stone. These rock people don't fold though. Hey, let's not even lie though. They're not folding under pressure. They're like, hey, I ain't gonna be no snitch. And then just go. That's crazy though, like, but why? Like, is it that serious? Like, oh, we'll be that way if you want. I'm not looking out for you here. The most dangerous thing you could do right now is stay quiet. You see, with this ability, I've got Paisley Park right now. I've got a topographical map of this place on my phone. And looking around the pond on here, I found a place that's pretty neat. Just a bit past there, it turns into a mud pit. What? Stop it. Okay, hey, I gotta get away from this part of the pond. Don't push me into that hole. And it looks like there's an even deeper mud pit past that. You want to take a trip there? No. I get it. All right, just don't do it. It was Jobin Higashikata. Jobin asked me to do this. The 𝐴𝐴𝐴 branch. We just really wanted to find it. But is that all you want to ask? I thought you'd be asking me about some other stuff. If that's all you care about, then I don't mind spilling my guts. Yeah, it's the eldest son of the Higashikata family, Jobin. But you know, you guys don't have a clue on what's going on here. I haven't wanted to have anything to do with this stuff for a while now. Tamaki Damo and his guys were pretty dangerous to begin with. Getting close to that 𝐴𝐴𝐴 fruit is seriously a bad idea. That fruit's legal, but if it turned into a whole new species, then it's even more dangerous if you ask me. Another warning, like this is the... Hey, we finally got to this cover art. Alright, before I flip though, low discussion before we hop back, into the next one. First of all, these chapters are kind of short, so we might make this long, who knows. But this is like the third, second, fourth warning, guys, of characters in the story saying, look, don't go investigating these fruits. And it's the same thing with like the corpse parts of Steel Ball, right? It's like there's a deeper meaning behind it. They just keep hyping it up and saying and just saying it over and over that it's dangerous, or don't go looking into it. ISO said that to the baseball player. So it's like, you know? And I'm pretty sure 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿 said that before 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿 perished, like before he died, he said that. So, okay, but let's flip the screen around. This is I actually have this as a wallpaper on my phone, so this is pretty cool. But chapter 64, Mother and Child. Got our favorite, you know what I'm saying? Our favorites right here. We got our favorites. But honestly, and it seems like we got a little bit of some narration here, so let's keep going on. Let's keep going. We're getting a lot more. The land is the curse, and it's the place I was born. The location you're born and the name you're given are not things you can choose, but I was born here. From what I've heard, it happened when Grandpa Norisuke was 11 years old. Yes, Grandpa told me about it himself. He told me how it was back then. Grandpa's mom sacrificed herself. There's something like the 𝐡𝐻𝐿 family has done for generations. Not as a tradition, and not because they were forced to do it, but just because my grandpa's mom decided on her own to do it. The lifetimes of the 𝐡𝐻𝐿 men and women they marry are extremely short. Oh, is Tiny Hato, look. No thanks. Mama doesn't want to nibble on dolls. Eat your lunch, dear. Does this look familiar, guys? Mother, kid, Norisuke, mom. I don't like this, but she's obviously still alive. So what's going on here? Guys, my heart is pounding. It is pounding right now. You shouldn't be so high up, Jobin. Come down here. What are you doing? Climbed up there? Please climb back down. Here. I went on a family trip to Hokkaido recently, and I got this as a souvenir. I hope the whole 𝐡𝐻𝐿 family likes the taste of it. Thank you. Please extend my gratitude to your mother and father. I can tie them myself, Mom. This is embarrassing. Have fun and be careful, okay? Your wallet is in your left chest pocket, and your handkerchief is in your left pants pocket. And just in case you forget, I wrote it all in a notepad and attached it to your backpack. See? Don't worry, ma'am. We'll be back in 1 in the afternoon. We have big kids in middle school, too. For today's adventure, kids meet and we'll be learning about how to make fire without matches. Okay, let's get going. Okay, bye. I changed my shampoo. I'm using a non-silicone one that show business people use now. It makes it all shiny and silky. Want a feeling? I wasn't talking to you. Hands off. I'm good, guys. Come here for a sec. So, Jobin, did you bring your stuff? Are you listening, Jobin, you little bastard? A wallet? It ain't money I'm talking about. But I'll take some in exchange for that Hokkaido souvenir. The stuff I told you to get when I came to your house early this morning. Remember? That stuff, cough it up. Knock it off. This ain't a good place for this. It's fine. This idiot won't remember a thing come tomorrow. He got a big crack in his skin, and his legs are shaking. He might even die. How about I light up a little fire here? Yo, don't tell me that's not mom's, bro. Chill, dude. Chill. This is your mom's? I really like her. Hey, me personally?
Now I gotta pull up. Everybody dying, me included. I ain't going to jail.
Nah. Cause best believe everybody dying there. Ain't nobody about to get beat up. No, everybody's dying here. I'm shooting y'all. So did you take them? The ones that came all the way to your house this morning to get ya. Did you take photos of your mom shampooing her hair in the morning, damn it? The secret photos and the bra and the panties. All of it are part of the set, don't you get it? You really took them. Ooh, you took these in the bathroom without even her noticing. What are you guys doing over there? Nah. I ain't gonna lie. Jobin has every reason to be a villain. Kill everybody. Everybody dying. Absolutely. I can't even read now. That just pissed me off. Why did that piss me off? Everybody's dying. Nah. This is Jobin's villain's origin story. I get it now. He's a villain. Okay, easier said than. Jobin, if something's going on, you can talk to me about it. Jobin, it's time for you to drink water. That woman, god damn it. Not enough for her to tattle on us at school. Now she tattled on us for the freaking police. I didn't say anything. Shut up. Who gives a shit whether you said anything or not? You wouldn't remember anyway. It's all because that woman that the panties, bra, and photos were found hiding by the police. My whole future's screwed, and even my dad found out. Alright. I missed the part where, like, that's really my problem, though. Yeah! I still gotta kill y'all, though. Like, hey, I'm still gonna kill you. Fuck, for some tiny little thing like this. I'm still just in middle school. Here we go, you're coming with me, got it? Here, take these, go. If it weren't just for that woman, everything would be fine. That girl talked to him. Are they trying to use him to kill her, though? Hey, yo! Go already. The one that left at the end of the first floor of that girl's room. The lights off, so she must be sleeping. Going in, light the house on fire? Hey, yo, when you guys were in middle school, were bullies like this? I don't remember it being like this. Go light the house on fire is insane. These kids need to be arrested. Absolutely not. What did you just say? If you burn it, that little girl won't be able to talk anymore, Jobin. Nobody will suspect an idiot like you. So do it for me. What were you saying? No. Why are you crossing me now? You don't have a goddamn thing to worry about. I'm so jealous of you with that messed up head of yours. Come tomorrow, you won't remember shit about anything that happened anyhow. But I'm different. There'll be rumors. Even when I'm an adult, everyone's still gonna remember. All for a little bit of underwear. And when that happens, if my life ends up like that, I'm gonna... and send her to the bottom, and then I'm gonna kill you.
Now I gotta pull up. Everybody dying, me included. I ain't going to jail.
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
Oh, this is where he activated his stand. Hey, look at his baby stand. Look at it. Is he dead? Hey, this is the one time I'll say, hey guys, clap it up for the kid death. Bro, I don't feel bad. Like, no, there is no like, oh, like he could maybe grow up and change in the future. Anyways. Jobin. This was the kid! Damn, she was innocent. Damn! Oh my gosh! I don't feel bad! Oh, the mom actually might be cool then. Hey, yo, I don't care! Step back, Jobin. This isn't something you can handle. I'll take him and go. Why are you putting him in the trunk like that of the car? We've gotta hurry. Call an ambulance. He's still alive. I must have done this to him. Listen closely, Jobin. We're not going to call an ambulance. After all, you didn't do anything wrong. And I'm sure you'll remember this later. Up until now, you've forgotten everything of what's happened come the next day. But you won't be forgetting anymore. And you didn't do anything. You understand, don't you? You didn't do anything, Jobin. I understand, but what do you mean? What I'm saying is, I refuse to be a woman whose life is decided by men. I'm deciding it myself. But I can live for your sake. Just now, I remember the legend of Johnny Joestar and the curse on this land. And I thought about that shrine for quite some time now. Okay, hold on. I'm about to freak out. I'm about to freak out. What the fuck? What's happening? What's happening? Mom, he's looking this way. Places are unfair. They're not equal for anyone. You can't choose where you're born, but people climb to try to find happiness in those places. Jobin, starting now, you're going to start climbing in that place. And this person is someone who's at the bottom, and now he's going to sink to the depths of the earth. Can you see it? There's a hole deep behind that shrine. Take him in with you and bury him. I'll cover him with soil. Everyone came here doing the same thing. Everyone. Always. Jobin, when was the last time you went for a physical? You're getting periodic checkups, right? Why? Why? What do you mean why? How old are you now, 16? I'm perfectly healthy, Dad. It's like every day's a summer vacation. I like the name better than Speaking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I like it more, you know. Speaking's still cool, though. Nothing wrong with me, and you think I should go for a physical? What about you, Dad? You're at a pretty critical age this year, right? Oh man, that's so cool. You're like Hikaru Genji. I want to try. Joshu, please don't play with the clean pajamas. At the end of autumn that year, a male and a female of foreign species of snapping turtle got out their tank at the enthusiast's house and escaped outside, while part-time workers were searching for the area for the turtles in an attempt to find them before they started hibernation. They found the skeleton of a corpse underground. The identity of the corpse was discovered almost immediately as the boy who had ran away from home 5 years earlier. He had a concussion from the outside of his head to the inside of his brain. Though the cause of death was to be asphyxiation after he was buried alive, it was judged to be a homicide, and DNA evidence of what's thought to be the boy's killer was left on the fingers and wrists. And that is what happened on the Higashikata's family land. The grandma, Ato Higashikata, aged 37 at the time, was arrested. While at the time the eldest son had a motive for killing the boy, That was being the boy had bullied him. They found the physical of the evidence of the boy's DNA in the car, and the DNA left on the boy matched hers. Despite Kato Higashikata being a model prisoner during her time there, her sentence was not reduced, and she served out a full 15 years. I feel like she got caught on purpose to just completely shift away the blame for Jobin. No wonder Jobin loves and cares about her so much. She take 15 years from him. 15 years, guys. Not no 2-year, 1-year time skip. 15 years. Like, the mom is actually a good person, right? And the dad and family don't know that. At least that's what we can assume right now. Josuke? Hey, Josuke. That guy, Dolomite, he passed out from, getting beat up. So we left him in the mud of that pond like that. But was it really okay just to leave him? Just to let him live at the Matsukabe pond like that? I think we can forget about that guy. He's just, honestly, what I'm more concerned about now is what Dolomite said. Both what he said and how he said it was pretty concerning. Jobin? You're saying the eldest son of the Higashikata family, Jobin-san, betrayed his father Norisuke-san and is acting on his own? Hey, are you even listening to what I said? Jobin is just a gopher. Money laundering. He was using that as the Higashikata fruit parlor's import routes to make Tamaki Damo and the others money. You two are getting involved with some really pretty messed up stuff. You really should give up on the Rokaka. The only thing I yearned for was my Blue Lagoon. Kinda like setting up a plan for a summer vacation. I might be able to make it if I could heal this body with the Rokaka. It was just something I assumed. I don't even know what their true goals were regarding the Rokaka. True goals? Who are you talking about? If Jobin-san is a gopher, then does he have other comrades? The reason I'm alive here now isn't because I don't know anything. I was able to break off and live my life here at the Matsukabe pond because I didn't want to know anything. If I knew something about the Rokaka, I would have been killed a long time ago. It's because I don't know anything that I'm free. Josuke Higashikata, what I'm saying is that you should back off from the Rokaka now. You should still be okay. What? Are you talking about enemies? Who are they? Are there other people out there like you? This isn't about Jobin anymore. The Rokaka fruits have infinite value. In not having anyone know about them, the one group of people, they're super first-class limited stock items, and their effects on society is first-class too. Josuke, you ate a new type of Rokaka, right? If that's true, then that Kira guy ended up in that form, huh? That's really incredible. It's honestly just crazy. Dolomite, that guy. It wasn't me he was talking to back there. It was somebody else. It was like he was trying to push the fact that he had nothing to do with the new Rokaka to somebody. He knew that he was being watched from somewhere. What do you mean? First off, at the pond, the information about the plant appraiser got out to someone. That can't be. No way, I beat the crap out of Dolomite before he could say something like that. No. He made me talk before you got there. I told Dolomite where I was going, and the smartphone was lying there with the screen on. Somebody heard it. Hey, the bus is still moving. Oh! Don't get the wrong idea, Josuke Higashikata. It seems you spoke of the enemy. About me? Who the hell are you? What? You need to protect me. They've already come to me. The driver was no good. I'll drive instead. I know that face. You're the plant appraiser. Oh, that's the plant dude. Okay. Hold up. Do we have another ally? Hey, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But wait. So unless I misread something, which y'all might comment on, I know y'all, because I be missing stuff sometimes. Even when Josuke said something, it wasn't Jobin, and it wasn't, who heard them? Come on, man. Don't stop doing this, bro. Like, what are we on about? What are we on about right now? How long have I been recording? About an hour. We might read a little more. Who knows? I'm in my bag right now. Let's flip the screen around real quick. So, Chapter 65, The Plant Appraiser, Rai Mamizuku, 31, Part 1. I'm looking, I was looking at that panel. Hey, this is hard. Hold up. So this is him, the plant appraiser. Look at the guy. Hold on, let me turn my camera off. Look at him. New ally, guys. New ally. Lock in. bro. Hey, he does look kind of clean though. I didn't really notice it was the planet Apppraiser because like his drip was different from the picture that, you know, we saw from Nosuke. I heard from Nosuke-san about the new Rokaka and some background on what's been going on recently. We may be good friends, but I haven't said I'll work with him on this yet. Who's the girl next to you? Why did you bring her with you? That's Yasuo-chan. If it wasn't for her, an enemy called Dolomite would have kept me from getting here. Oh, really? Is there danger approaching? If you'd rather I was alone, I can have Yasuo-chan go home, it's no problem. It might be a little too late for that. The way things stand, if she went back to Morio alone, there's a 95.5% chance she'd die. Same goes if she were to jump on the ground from this moving bus. What I'm saying is that there's an enemy pursuing me from behind us. He can just tell? Damn. They are like, these enemies this part are on demon time. For what? For what? Some fruits? Bro, they're on timing for what? Oh, no way. Something's already attacking us? Hey, who the hell are you people? What are you people doing? Why is the bus driver collapsed on the floor? Josuke-kun, I'm gonna abandon this bus, but I'd like to get a little farther first. Quiet down. The noisy bystanders are back there. They're starting to notify other people about this. I broke on board cameras earlier, but if I get pursued for bus jacking later, then it'd be a real pain. Where are you even gonna go? What's going on? First things first, where am I going? At this point in time, I'm not so sure I want to say where. Someone might be listening in. You know, Josuke-kun, the reason why they know about me, and the reason this whole situation is happening right now is because someone heard you talk about it. So, you're saying that right now, while we're driving along somewhere, something is coming after us? I can't see any cars or anything behind us though. I'd like to avoid any more irregularities, but Josuke, no matter what happens, I need you to take responsibility. For now, you have to protect me. The priorities here are protecting me first, then your own life comes second. She's third, okay? I'm just saying what I think is logical. What I think is we want to avoid approaching mayhem, and she came here of her own volition. Those bangs of yours, did you perhaps cut them yourself? Okay, so far, I kinda like him, guys. He's pretty cool. He got drip, you feel me? We in. I don't know, bro. They're being pursued and we can't even see him. Or like this user, or like the enemy so far. But so far, we got our trio. Alright, trio part. Come on, guys. What'd I say? Why did I throw up 4? 3. Our chances of survival after stepping out of this bus is 7.5%. But if we get off the wrong place, it'll go even lower. Those people notified others too. It's a bit of our benefit to park here. Let's get off. Josuke-kun, take the phones of the riders in the back. Please, they're recording a video. We should destroy those phones. It's okay, I've erased them. That's the sort of ability I've got. Oh? Hey, those probabilities about our chances of survival. How did you calculate those? What do you see exactly? The enemy never just shows themselves, do they? They're the type to slip in unexpected. And are you talking about rock humans? What do you know? So the enemy is a rock human then? Who is the enemy? This has been on my mind for a long time now. Tamaki Damo didn't have any other allies. Got a lot to say, don't you? Josuke-kun, I'm the one who got roped into this. Just because I live in the mountains, I didn't know about Tamaki Damo either. But I know that there's some dark enemy out there. One that slipped into society along as the fruits known as the Rokaka exist. They'll do whatever it takes to get their hands on them, as you'd best not doubt my probabilities. Huh? Yeah, I did cut them myself. Huh? Cut what? Guys, hold me, bro. What's going on? Hold me, guys. Oh no. What? What are you pointing at? What is it? Take a good look. We only got a 7.5% chance of surviving. You should practice recognizing them. They're pretty fast on their own way, too. He did not disguise himself. What? Huh? The tree. What are those? No, it's not just one. The tree is coming this way. The branches and trunk are gradually rotating. Now you're getting it. Take a good look around those roots. Maybe I should have estimated our chances of survival to be a bit lower. What are those? Rats? Those rats were probably resting in the soil. They're dead. That's how you can tell for sure it's an enemy. That person tried to attack my house, and I have no idea who the master of this is or what they want. They still haven't shown themselves. So before that happened, I moved in order to meet up with you guys, even getting on your bus. Still, because of the asphalt and concrete on the road, parts of it are caught, so the movement is getting sluggish. That's why I've said we'd be safe if we were in the parking lot or on top of the bus. Only a little safer though. You're giving yourself a death sentence if you set foot on that soil. And from how it's looking, the asphalts won't be a picnic either. We'll stay on the concrete as much as possible as we continue. From here, we're headed to a safe place. We'll be abandoning the bus now. Hold on, I don't even know you. I don't even know your name. My name is 𝐚𝐼𝐸𝐸, age 32. You got that? Rai, not Ray. My occupation is Norisuke-san's personal fruit grower. I don't do business with anyone else. The Norikaka. You can differentiate the grafted branch. Norisuke-san told me about the APPRAISER. Could you do it? So I came here. Those are the photos of the 𝐡𝐲_𝐞𝐝 estate grounds. I took hundreds of pictures, every nook and cranny of the grounds on there. I took photos of the walleyes and all of the 𝐡𝐲_𝐞𝐝 estate orchard, including every last one of the tree branches, close up. Please, would you give me your expert opinion on these? The branch of the grafted Rokaka. Could you appraise these and tell me which photo it is? If you can tell that by looking at pictures, I need to know what branch it is. After all, I'll go home. I don't want to cause you any more trouble. The enemy is probably only after me. Once I go, that should put you out of danger. The same goes for Yasuo-chan. I'm the only one being targeted. Good news. The Rokaka branch is intact, and I know which one it is, but this isn't going to be that simple. What? I'll tell you what I know for certain. I don't know who the enemy is or what sort of rock human they are, but they absolutely cannot find this branch. If someone were to guess which branch it is, if they collect the tissue or DNA of the branch and did a scientific analysis on it, the branch would wilt. And if they tried to grow more, those branches would wilt. There is only one such branch, and it won't be able to make it through the winter. Jobin Higashikata absolutely cannot find it either. So in order to get the Rokaka, the enemy needs me. And the location has been leaked. If you didn't have Norisuke-san backing Josuke-kun, I wouldn't work with you either. So don't get a swelled head. I'm sorry. First things first, don't step in the soil around here. We're going to take a chairlift. I like that moment. That was a lot of like character showing on Josuke's part, but we know now that it's not that simple. And we can't no one can touch it and do an DNA test because if you do, it's gonna mess up. Does Jobin know that though? And even still, the Planet Prizer said, "Hey, we cannot let anybody get this." Okay. So about this safe place, what exactly is there on top of the mountain? Shh. First things first. Up there is safe, and given that I've managed to meet up with you guys, our chances of survival has risen to 20%. Did the chairlift stop? The wind's making you cold. I've got an autumn blanket. Want it? Also, there's air cushions behind you. What is he doing? Okay, I mean, we might as well be comfortable. It's not like anything's gonna happen to us right now. It's not like there's gonna be an op that's gonna pull up on us or anything. We have 150 grams of Mascarpone Parne cheese. Put it in a bowl and then add one egg yolk. And then mix it, but not so much that it gets lumpy. That's our bowl A. Then take a clean container free of any water droplets or anything to put 300 milliliters of fresh cream with 40% butterfat. Add to that and a droplet of honey. Bro is giving us a cooking tutorial. He's giving us a cooking tutorial. Alright guys, cue the music. Then we want to add a nice quick stir. Then take a brandy made of harvest distilled grapes and measure 1 teaspoon. Put it on a fresh cream and stir. Then add 1 teaspoon. See that? After adding all the mix, you should whisk out. The cream tapers to a point. That's the shape you really want. This is our B. Then we're going to combine A and B, but this is the trickiest part. Then you've still got the whites left over from the egg before. Then you want to put it in a new bowl and whisk it so that way it froths up. Then add 5 grams of sugar to the stir and some more. With your left hand, you want to be turning the bowl around and around. See how fluffy that is? What do you think? This is meringue. Now combine the meringue with the A plus B bowl, and you'll get a golden cream. This is a great way to round off the top-ranked tiramisu Italian dessert. It looks like the water in the pot's boiling too. I'll pour some of the caramel mint tea in a minute. Make yourselves at home. Can I have some though? Can we have some though? No way, you're messing with us, right? You live here? That's the kind of person you are? In midair on this chairlift. The safe place you were talking about was here? I was going to a villa during the winter season. When it snows here, it becomes a ski resort and customers come, you see. Okay then, I'll be telling you where to find the Råkaka branch in no time. Once we get to the Hishigata estate, I'll be able to search for the branch. But you want to harvest them, the Råkaka fruits. I'm sure Norisuke-san does too. If we can't harvest the Råkaka fruit from the branch, then there's no point at all. And that's the way of doing that is here on this mountain. Hold on for me. This will take 5 seconds. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Stand? Is this a stand? He's like using strings or something. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Hey, there's the APPRAISER stand. Okay. The entire mountainside is my orchard. Living directly above really is convenient for me and my job. So what do you think of that? Romanovs taste better when it's strawberry on top, you know? The enemy is coming for us down below. If you want, while you're making yourselves at home, we can discuss our plan for what we'll do next. God, stand just now. Alright guys, so here we go. I think, so I think it's Mamezuku. Rai Mamezuku, age 31. Stand name is Doggy Style. Let's not be childish, guys. Come on, fire name. The design is crazy though. Y'all see it? It reminds me of like Fun a little bit, because like Fun had like a weird, if I remember correctly, like a lamp-like design. So this is like a, it kind of gives off a chairlift too. But let's read it again. Stand name Doggy Style. Can turn his body into wire and rope form and extend or snap back. The wires can move and grab things with the same senses of arms and legs. Their strength depends on their thickness upon extending, and the further they stretch, the more Mamezuku's main body loses part of his body. So it reminds me of Stone Ocean. That was like JOJOLION. She's able to strengthen her strings to any part outside of her body, and like the stronger the fist was, because I remember there was at points where like she would punch somebody like she was or in like Pushy or something like that, but she was making the fist bigger because she kept encoding it with string. So it's giving me JOJOLION vibes. I mess with that. I really mess with that. All right, Rai Mamezuku, Doggy Style. Okay, that's kind of hard though. We got our third teammate, guys. All we gotta get is like Joshu or something, or get the whole family. We got the whole family now. You know, then we'll get like the whole family as members, right? But that is it, guys. That's 5 chapters. Should I read another one? I don't know. It felt kind of short. We've been recording for about an hour and 30 minutes. The chapters felt kind of short though. Not this time. We're gonna end it there. Yeah. We're gonna end it there. We're gonna make this short, and then next one I'll try to make longer too. We've been going in chains of 5 for a minute now, with the exception of my last video being 6, but it's just because it felt really short. I mean, even now it feels kind of short. I don't know. I kind of want to read another one, but like, I don't know. There's gonna be more editing. Alright guys, for the people who are in the premiere, or for people who are watching after, I'm gonna crack a deal with y'all, so lock in, peep game, right? We just finished, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's already 5. So, this one is just gonna be 5, guys, I know, but next one, I'm gonna think on it, and if the video is way shorter than an hour and 30, like if the recording session feels shorter, then we gonna read like 6 or 7, because I think the only time I read 7 chapters was, let me check, guys. I specifically remember it too. I think I did it more than twice, but it was the, which one was it? Which one was it? Yeah, it was Tusk Act 4 from Steel Ball. Literally when Johnny and Gyro were pulling up on the Prez, all the way Gyro's fight, all the way to Tusk Act 4. I think that was actually 7 chapters. So just because I think one of my close friends who was reading it with me at the time, or already finished it, he was like, get to this number. So I edited off the video before that number. So I was like, you know what, guys, we'll read one more because he said so. And then that was the legendary panel that we saw. So I'm going to try to hopefully, I'm not going to ask him that again for part 8, but who knows? He might tell me and then we'll like lock in for that. But all right, kids. All right, children, lock in. My ladies, gents, all y'all, look. Discussion time. Let's talk about it. So we got a lot more information of not just our new comrade, but our enemy or enemies. Again, one thing that keeps sort of like, I'm gonna say, one thing again that keeps repeating that I've said in the middle of the video is that they keep saying over and over and over and over and over and over again, stop investigating the fruits. Don't look into it. It's really bad. Like, there was, I would say, like 2 warnings recently from the APPRAISER and from or APPRAISER. I'm pretty sure it's APPRAISER, guys. But anyways, that, yeah, from the APPRAISER and from, I keep forgetting bro's name. We just bodied him, right? Let me go back. But from him and excuse me, from the previous guy that we just fought with the zombie stand, you know, the entire time we were running, right? But Dolomite, I'm gonna just call him Dolomite, right? So Dolomite, yeah, they were telling us over and over that stop looking into it. It's really bad, and excuse me, it could like get you messed up. And guys, I've also just realized something too. So an error that I made that I want to correct myself on is I'm gonna flip the camera on and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So I'm not gonna look too deeply into this family tree real quick, but this lady right here, right? Mitsuba, that we don't really see or we've only saw like once or twice. I thought, let me flip it around again. I thought she was the wife that Norisuke remarried, but no, it was the wife of the eldest son, that being Jobin. So really, I thought that was the mother, but it wasn't. This is the mother that we met last video and in this one. The mother, like, you know what I'm saying, guys? So that was like a misconception that I really wanted to clear up. But like, I would say like maybe not concretely, you feel me? But it's not looking good for him. And I'm talking about Jobin a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about Jobin before we get into like the chase. Actually, you know what? No. Let's go all the way back and let's talk. I'm gonna try to keep this long and good for y'all, so lock in, right? So we started on chapter 61, I believe, right? Let me go here. Dolomites Blue Lagoon. So a little bit of Dolomites sort of like mindset or sort of ideology is that he'd rather be blinded from the truth. He said that he doesn't want any part of it, and he would just choose to rather live out his peaceful days there. Like, he knew that he made the decision on that day where he got electrocuted and he's cursed here, but really he's cool with it. He don't care. He chose, at the end of the fight, he chose not to want to tell Josuke, oh yeah, it was Jobin. But about the fruits, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't personally want to get involved because I would have been dead a long time ago if I've known the truth. So it's like, one thing that Josuke said in this video that even we, or especially me, to the people who are reading too, that I've said in my previous video now, in this, who's the enemy? Who's our enemy? Who like, and tying it into after the fight with the zombie stand of Josuke just running around a couple of chapters, which was pretty entertaining and pretty cool, is Jobin. Jobin knocked out baby girl, man. I was a little salty. Nah, but I'm gonna try to find the panel of when he said that. Like, I'm a knockout, or when he knocked out baby girl and he said something to Yasuo. Let me see if I can find it really quickly for you guys. But, and even then, like, when Paisley Park was going deeper into the doors of forwardness or possibilities, and like she went, and even like Yasuo was like, why are you going deeper? Like, what are you doing? And she found way more deeper lore than she even looked into. She found out who bro was, his past, his life story. It was actually kind of creepy and crazy, right? Then she got sneak attacked from behind, like it was like on the face or something. She got knocked out, and then Jobin was like, so this is my little brother's girlfriend. Of course he thinks it's Josu, but whatever. I think her name is Yasuo, huh? So she's a stand user. He even was like, should I kill her? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's willing to kill. He's willing, like, he is willing to kill. Jobin is willing to kill for these fruits. Not Dolomite's invincible. Now we can find out where he is. He's got a family fruit parlor, doesn't know anything about this. And he's again, he's working for these people, but why? do they have like a solid grip around, like metaphorically, do they have like a solid grip around his throat, like of his life? Like, do they have the life in the palm of his hand? Like we know where your family's at? Like, is he in like a mobster, gangstar part 5 situation where it's like we're dealing with gangsters and we're dealing with people in the mafia? So it's like, because even Josuke said we've bodied and sort of conquered over these rock humans. And Dolomite and everyone else was just like, you have no idea. You don't. And it's that constant reminder that we keep getting, that even with every single victory that we've gotten, it's not necessarily like Steel Ball or some of the previous parts where it's like we're getting set back on a loss, but then we get a win, and then we get set back on a loss. It's like we're sort of being led along into thinking that we're winning the whole time, when really we might lose, or we're losing like the information, and we're kind of like, just when we think we know, we don't actually know that. And that's one of the constant reminders and things within this part that I can like really fuck with and appreciate. You know what I'm saying, guys? And let's call it for what it is too. I'm gonna flip my screen around real quick again. Josuke right here, like planning ahead, trying to fight, even calculating like a perfect plan. Let me skip real quick. Down here, he got hit and lost. Like, Josuke lost this fight. Let's call it out for what it is. I think Josuke, what is he like? He caught majority dubs here, but didn't Josuke lose again before this too? I don't know. Like, I think he, like, Yasuo did have to save him from Daya-chan. That does count as a loss. Like, it kind of does. It was part of his plan. Who really know? Whatever. Y'all can count that however y'all want it to. But let's not count Daya-chan in them, because she wasn't trying to kill him. These are people trying to kill him. Like, actually trying to take him out. Right? But after Dolomite's defeat, thanks to, you know, Yasuo, baby girl, then we try to get information out of him. He solidifies. I thought he killed himself then. Like, that's the reason why I was acting all dramatic. But he didn't. He could just be like... And then she was just like, I'm gonna throw you in the mud. He was like, look, I'm sorry. I'll tell you. I'll speak. You feel me? I'm not 10 toes down. I want to live. He's like, I actually want to live. But anyways, yeah. He was like, is that all you want to ask is who did this? Oh, easy. Jobin. And then I was kind of surprised too on how quickly he was willing to say that. But... another thing that I've sort of grazed over that I didn't fully talk about or wanted to shed light on was Jobin's past, his backstory, right, guys? Hold on. It's like, let me see if I can find it. Jobin's mom knows about the legendary story of Johnny Joestar, which kind of surprised me. Nah, guys, can we all admit in the chat, listen, for the people still here, or even in the comment section, can we admit that, like, bro, these kids, I do not feel bad for that kid. Like, I'm sorry. Look, guys, I never wish death anybody on anybody. And hopefully y'all are the same, no matter what happens. But at the same time, I didn't wish death on bro, but he did try to kill 2 people. Jobin and the little girl that supposedly ruined his life, that he chose to do. He was asking for the mom's, like, clothes and pictures and stuff. Like, I don't care, but we off that, right? Jobin had a pretty messed up life as a kid. Like, seriously. Jobin as a kid reminded me of Suguri in terms of, like, the innocence and the ignorance of the truth that they didn't really know. But with Norisuke telling Suguri finally the truth about everything, to, in this situation, it kind of mirrored that, where it was the mom, Kato, I'm pretty sure her name is Kato, or Kato, she telling Jobin the truth about everything. Let me see if I can scroll down really quickly. She was even willing to take the years, like, let's be real here, guys. Let's be real here. She could have used gloves. She could have, like I'm not trying to think of ways to hide a body, but, like, hey, she could have went about it differently, but she chose to, because the body would have been found eventually. So she's just like, you know what, I'm going to tank this. And this is why Norisuke, and even I looked at the mom weird, like, whoa, like, you know what you did. But I didn't, like, judge her immediately, because we know about a certain girl that we watched in part 6 that was falsely accused of murder. So It's like, or I don't even want to say false. I would say, yeah. I mean, no, but yeah, with Jolyon's situation. But anyways, even Kato's hairstyle reminded me of Jolyon's anyways too. But the one thing I like about her is the fact that it's the reassurance and love that she actually had for Jobin. I didn't question her character and think she was a terrible person. Look, just because we saw Josefumi's mom being terrible doesn't mean I was going to look at Kato or Keito and be like, ah, she trash too. No, I wanted to give her a chance. The prison guards loved her. Everyone appreciated her, but I still didn't lighten her sentence. Murder's murder. Homicide. And all of her own family, everybody hated her, was against her for, I guess, obvious reasons. Except for Jobin, man. Except for us. So far. Like, she could be a bad person, but as of right now, she don't look like a bad person. Like, I really, really like her, and I like the backstory on how they handled that. Again, guys, one of the things that I've started to really, really mess with in terms of the new revamped universe of Steel Ball and JOJOLION is the pacing, but really the timing of the backstories. I feel like when people do backstories, sometimes it's like you're reading it and it breaks the immersion sometimes for y'all. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but this is like, I'm glad that the way Araki's telling the story, the backstories and the sequences feel more, like they just feel nicely placed, nicely timed, if that makes any sense. But let me flip it around real quick, guys, because I want to show y'all this. The love that she displayed here. Listen, Jobin's son. We're not going to call an ambulance. After all, you didn't do anything wrong. And I'm sure you'll remember this later. Up until now, you've forgotten what's happened. Come till the next day, you won't be forgetting anymore. You remember you didn't do anything. For the third time, you need to understand that you didn't do anything. I understand that, but what do you mean? All I'm saying is I refuse to be a woman who's decided a life decided by men. I wonder why she thinks that way. Who really knows? But she says, I can live for your sake. Just now, I remember the legend of Johnny Joestar and the curse of this land. I thought about the shrine for quite some time now. And again, guys, as y'all are, I know I'm like breaking the fourth wall a little bit. Hey, yo, future all time. And by the way, to the viewers too, I did say in my last video, look at the eyes. It could be just an art thing, but last video she did have that. So now she doesn't. I don't know, guys. Like, there's definitely some fusion going on. I'm about to scream right now. Like, I don't know. So, and yeah, what the mom said here, I'm not gonna flip around again, but she said, places are unfair. They're not equal for everyone, which to a certain degree, you can look at as truth. You can't choose where you're born, true. But people climb to try to find that happiness in those places. Deep. I like it. Jobin-san, starting now, you're going to start climbing in this place. Just in the... I think when she said that, she tried to say it in a way where it's like, you're at the bottom right now. Your life has been terrible. You've been bullied. You know, life isn't good. You weren't able to choose this situation or the place that you were born. You weren't able to choose this. But moving forward, you can choose. You can decide. And that's pretty real. Like, for all of us, that's pretty real. Y'all can decide, you know, climbing out of the bottomless pit of downness or sadness y'all, you know, maybe be in or have been in. It's the continuous strife to want to move forward. That's what I see in Jobin. And that's what I also see in Josuke. I see it in both of them. And even like Jobin acknowledged that. He was just like, seeing from Josuke's nature, I can see he's the type of guy to like not fold under the pressure, to not like back down from anything, to he admired his brazen or his sort of, I would say, courageousness and sort of naivety, right? To be able to just kind of like, without any hesitation, move forward. But anyways, I'm getting off track, right, guys? I'm getting a little too philosophical now. But she said, and now he's going down to sink to the depths of the earth. Although the mother sounded pretty sinister in that, well, you know, rightfully so. It's like Jobin, to me, he's just heavily giving me like, he's giving me Josuke vibes, like Gappy vibes. Like it's like they're both, I don't know, it's just the way that the story is telling it. But anyways, then we get that the mother served 15 solid hard years in the slammer. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me respect the mom even more. So I'm gonna move away from the mindset that she may be a bad person. I'm gonna convince myself that I think she's probably good. I like her so far, I really do. She's like top, I say the mom's like top 7. I'm not gonna say top 5. She's like top 7 characters. But true goals, right? The guy we just beat, Dolomite, I believe. Dolomite. He says like, Jobin-san just a gopher. And then Josuke's like, well, what about the comrades? And he's just saying, look, I don't know anything. But all I'm saying is, you're okay, which means you still don't know anything. If you really wanted to know answers, or like if you actually knew the answers, you wouldn't even be alive right now. Like, what type of threat is that? You know what I'm saying? And I thought at the end, when they were in the bus, they were getting attacked, and then it was just the guy, it was the comrade like, what are y'all talking about? Oh, by the way, you should be protecting me. I'm just like, who you think you is? Who are you? Hey! And then it turned out to be our homie. So, it turned out to be our boy, Rai. So, not Ray, but Rai, I believe. So, we got Rai part of the squad now, the APPRAISER. So, now this is sort of, I guess, it's sort of transitioning into sort of a trio thing now. And even he said that he found the branch. I'm gonna see if I can find the panel really quickly of what he said on what I want to go over real quick. He even knew like the enemy was following them too, which is insane. Like he was just able to just tell immediately, right? But and we don't really know what the enemy looks like as for right now, but I'm just surprised again he was able to find that out so quickly. But it's what he said here. I'm not gonna read it, but he says Jobin Higashikata absolutely cannot find it either. And if they tried growing more of the branches, it would wilt. If they collect tissue or DNA from the branch and did scientific analysis on it, the branch would wilt. Like even if they try to get like a sample, the branch would just... There's only one such branch, and it won't be able to make it through the winter. So it's all going to come down to winter time. Winter time. It's going to be final arc type stuff, right? Jobin Higashikata absolutely cannot find it either. So in order to get the Rokaka from the enemy needs me, and my location has been leaked. It's like Jobin, Jobin is trying to get the branch too. But why? It's like, why? Why is he doing that? Why is he helping the enemy or enemies? Or is he the main enemy? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really just like what Josuke said, who's our enemy? If you don't have any of Norisuke-san's backing Josuke, I wouldn't be with you either, so don't get a swelled head. And that's when Josuke was just like... Josuke showed a little bit of selflessness there. And then he's just like, hey. This is like one of those moments in anime, guys, or manga or series where like the main character's like, no, let me do this, or I want to be the one to do this. They're going after me. And if you guys are familiar with Attack on Titan, for example, this reminds me of season 1 when Eren was in the courtroom and was just like, all of you, like, shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? All y'all gamble on me because all y'all are like, all y'all don't know anything, and like whatever the case may be, y'all are cowards. Then Levi beats the shit out of him and says, hey bro, shut up. Like, what are you talking about? And that's when I remember back then when I was younger watching that, because I grew up watching Attack on Titan, that I was pissed. I was pissed watching that, because I was like, why is this guy beating up the main character? But now that I'm older, Eren needed that ass kicking just as much as Josuke. He didn't need to apologize, but it's through. I just respected that about Josuke. I peeped that Rai was like, shut the fuck up. They're after me too. So what are you talking about? Shut up. Stop being so, like, don't be so self-centered like that. They're both after both of us. And as for the girl, protect her. So I really like that scene. That was a really cool scene. And then we ended off with a little chef recipe. Bro's just whipping it up at his house, or should I say on the ski, the chairlift, like, hey guys, Would y'all like some like, hold on, let me get my hoodie real quick. Hold on guys, I gotta say this. So like, bro's just like, so what do y'all want? What do y'all want for dinner? Or should I say, while the enemy's down there? Y'all want any cream puffs? Or should I say, what do y'all want? I'm over here like, bro, what is he doing, bro? Like, what the freak is this? So like, that part to me was just kind of funny. I'm glad that with JOJOLION and how serious it gets, we're able to kind of have like these comedic and funny it's my dog. Funny moments. He's trying to join the discussion in too. Come here. Come here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Come here. Jump. 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 Hurry up. They're still watching. Come on. Jump, boy. Come on, man. His name is 𝐻𝐽, by the way. Come here. Can we get some 𝐻𝐽 in the chat? Hey, listen. How do you feel about... No. Look right here. Look at the camera. Look. You're kind of embarrassing me, man. Yeah, he's kind of camera shy. Yeah, y'all know. So how do you feel about the recent events in JOJOLION right now? Okay. What did you say? He said subscribe, like, comment. I don't really know. So you guys probably should do that. But anyways, check it, right? So it's like, yeah, like with where this story is going right now, I've said it before, guys. I'll say it again. It's picking up. It's picking up. It was already sort of engaging, and I feel like the start to JOJOLION up until now has been subtle, but it's like a wolf in sheep's skin, or a wolf in sheep's clothing, if y'all know that saying, right? Where it's like, again, I know I bring up Steel Ball a lot, but the reason why I bring it up is not just because we covered it on the channel, but because it's a part of the new universe. I mean, if we were on part 9 that's going on right now, or if there was a part 10, I would still bring up part 7, because it's like, it's the phantom blood of this universe, but I digress, right? It's like, with Steel Ball is one of those things that was already off the gate, just going crazy, and then it just got crazier. Whereas of this part, it's calm, it's subtle, just like part 4. But part 4 was more subtle, funny action, than crazy dark bites the dust, death loop, Hayato save us please, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like with this, because this is something I really wanted to talk about with you guys too, and I figured now would be a good time to talk about this since we're about halfway through. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing, where like it's subtle but it's dark, in the forms of like Happy Morio, family, but who are we? There's already a murder of Kira. We don't really know who we are. Enemies are already attacking us, but for right now we have our family, we're having fun, part 4 vibes, right? But then it gets even more darker. Another race gets introduced and is trying to constantly kill us. Like, the tension, in my opinion, is a lot more subtle, but it's still there. It may not be as high as Steel Ball, but the tension is still very much there. And I can only imagine what it's going to be like later, like towards the end of this series, right? But as of right now, as I said before many times, we have another teammate, the APPRAISER, and right now the goal, because they were taking a bus in the mountains, but we found his crib, so now we got to make it back. It was a one-way trip. First we had to beat Dolomite, get the information, go outside, or not go outside, but go to the mountains. Bro was already on the bus, so that was kind of funny. That saved us a lot of time. We here now. Now we got to go all the way back. But we got an enemy down here, and potentially even more enemies after us. With Jobin as like this, I'm not gonna say the ringleader, I'm not saying that, but there's multiple rock humans. It's like it's not really like one big giant task force, because like Josuke was like, oh, we took out Tamaki Damo. He was the leader, so it's like, it's just a lot of people that are sort of linked together, but not really. They're sort of unanimously together, but not necessarily. And just like with Dolomite's words, it's not really Jobin being the leader. He's just a gopher. He's just he's sort of a conduit to something even more darker, something even more sinister, right? Now, if you guys remember, this is the last thing I'll say and then we'll end the video. I want you guys to listen to this, right? If you guys remember, in my first JOJOLION video, this will be the last time I bring it up until when we get there. But in my first JOJOLION video, I did say some things, guys. That I do know some things but not like events, not like deaths or like nothing like that of a sort. But I know about a certain something. Now, to the viewers who have already read this, you probably might know, you can just tell in my eyes. You can probably know what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about, I'm not going to say much, but in forms of the DLC for ABA. Now, granted, it's not because of ABA. Like, I haven't played ABA or All-Star Battles since the DLC character, so it's not because of ABA. I've known about it for years because I remember being on, like, Part 2 and Part 1 when my friends first put me on JoJo. I was in middle school, guys. I watched Golden Wind weekly when it came out. But anyways, yeah, I had a couple of my friends who were already in the manga. You know, they were already on Stone Ocean when I was in Phantom Blood, right? It was that long. Or not, no, not Stone, yeah. In Steel Ball. They were like in Steel Ball talking about D4C when I was like still with Hamon with Joseph. So like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I know about a certain name. I know the name, but let's leave it at that. And we're not going to talk about it anymore. That's really about it. That's really all I know is a name. And maybe a little bit of the design. But honestly, that I don't care. That doesn't really bother me. It used to piss me off, but I don't really bother anymore. So to everyone in the chat who's already read, to the comments. It is fun. I'm cool. Let's just not talk about it for the people who are reading it with me, and for obviously for my sake too, because I still don't know a lot of stuff too. But with where we're at in the story, we're done with that. End of story. We're gonna wait till we get there. But anyways, to end off this discussion, yeah, we beat Dolomites. It was more of like a running Scooby-Doo type of thing, which I did enjoy. It reminded me of Born This Way, which was low-key my favorite fight of like this part, sort of. I have a lot of favorite fights. I like all of them. They all fire. But yeah, then we get Jobin's backstory. We get his character. We get the mom's character. We get a new teammate. And then we get our goal. And now we got our enemy. And our enemies for next video, which we obviously got to tune into when you tune into. If you guys are new, like, you saw my dog. He's here. Notifications, turn it on, subscribe. You guys already know the vibes. I'm trying to get to 1K by the end of the year. I really appreciate the love I've been getting. My series has been getting like 20 plus likes within the first day. Like, y'all are crazy. It's been getting like 100 views the first day. Like, y'all are running this up, and I appreciate you guys. Seriously, I have been. I've been going stupid on this because I see the love, you know, and I see the energy. So every comment I get, I will respond to. I always respond. I always acknowledge. I appreciate it. So yeah, y'all already know the vibes. New videos, again, I never really have a schedule. I just kind of try to do at least one a week, or maybe 2 a week if I feel crazy. But yeah, this whole video is me struggling to kind of see a little bit, but it is what it is. I love you guys. Take care. We're on a chairlift with the new homie, though. Jobin's our enemy for now. Or maybe he isn't. But I would say, yeah, he probably is. What does the future hold, bro? Doggy style? Y'all better not laugh at that. Stop being immature. I know y'all are being stupid in the freaking premiering comments. I'll see y'all when I see y'all back on that chairlift. This is nice. I'm liking it. All time, and I'm out.